Hi there, this is Diecast channel, and in this video we're going to do a review on this 1969 Chevelle Yenko. This is a great muscle car that's made by ERTL Supercar. We're going to take this car out of this base. I've already unboxed it, and we're going to take a closer look at it. So stay with me to the end of this video, and don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't subscribed yet, to give me your thumbs up, and to share this video, and click the bell for news. So let's take a better look at it. So this is a Chevelle. That's a 1969 Chevelle Yenko, which is one of the rarest cars, rarest muscle cars actually we find nowadays. Only 99 cars were produced, and of these 99, less than 50 remain. Perhaps something around 35, 36 cars are survivors. The other ones are completely gone, since this car was very powerful. It had a 427 L72 engine with 425 horsepower. I don't even think it lost performance to the LS6. It was sort of equivalent. This model car that's made by ERTL in this white and black color, it's got a great painting quality. It's got this white color with those black stripes and the black vinyl roof. The vinyl roof has a very nice texture with all trims that are made in metal and painted on, and they're very well painted on indeed. The Yenko Chevelle was basically a Copo Chevelle with Yenko badges. This car was released by Don Yenko, that was a Chevrolet dealer in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania. Don Yenko wanted to have his own Copo Chevelle, so he decided to badge a Copo Chevelle and put some other features that would give this car his personal signature. And the car was really a very nice and very interesting car. This is a bare bone Chevelle. It's a basic model. It doesn't have any electric features such as power windows, doesn't have power steering, power nothing really. It doesn't have any air conditioning, just like the Dodge Coronet Super B 6-pack I've shown before in one of my previous videos. So it's a bare bone car with a very high performance engine, and it's got a 427 L72 with 425 horsepower at 5,600 RPM. This car has got those Cragar wheels with thinner tires in the front and slick tires in the rear. I may just leave those, and since this car came with some optional stock rally wheels in the box, I don't know if I'm going to replace the wheels that are in this car with those original wheels. Perhaps I'm just going to save those wheels for some GM project I might have in the future. Anyway, I really like this car a lot. It's not like those Auto World Authentics with all those features and all those details, but it's got some pretty good detail, and it's pretty well made. It's got those buckets. This car could come with 3-speed automatic transmission or 4-speed manual transmission. Around 55 cars had a 4-speed manual transmission, 55 from 99 cars that were produced. By looking at the Chevelle from this angle, we can see the graphics, such as the hood graphics, and the side graphics we find right here with the Yenko SC. SC stands for Supercar. So SYC, that's on the hood, and also on the head restraints right here, stands for Super Yenko car. So that was a Yenko signature actually of this car. The lines of this 1969 Chevelle are really beautiful. I really like this car. I think they're very attractive lines. From 1968 on, Chevelle started having this body, just like Buicks and Oldsmobiles and Pontiacs, with a blackout grille, just like the one on the SS, but instead of an SS badge, we have Chevrolet bow tie right here in front, and we have the SS hood for the Yenko cars with the Yenko hood graphics and the fake air intakes, just like we have in the SS. This car is not an SS. It's a bare bone Chevelle. It's a basic Chevelle, so it doesn't have any one of the SS features, but it's got more power than the SS, really. The headlights have a very good realism, and the bumper's got a very high quality chrome. The trim around the windshield, it's got some metal and painted on, and with a very good quality, and the transparency here, it's got a very good quality as well. Windshield wipers are right behind the hood, and the hood shuts correctly with the correct alignment. There's a Chevelle logo with a decal actually. The L72 427 engine looks very nice in this engine bay. It's got an aluminum intake manifold, hoses, wires, cable, brake master cylinder, and a firewall. And the engine bay, that looks pretty good, really. The front panel, the hood latch, and the battery, and the engine bay. The hinge is a little thick, but it's not really that thick, just like we find some cheaper brands. It's not a cheaply made car. That's what I like about it. And the hood, it's got this flat black painting that's just like a coating we find in the hoods in real cars. The rear of a Chevelle 469 with this new tail lights. They were different from the 68. The car is pretty much the same as the 1968, just vent windows that the 1969 doesn't have. It's got a different front grille, and it's got some different trims on the side and some slight differences in the interior, but the car is basically the same. This car has got a very good quality chrome, a very good quality painting, and this tail panel here is just like the one in the SS, but instead of having an SS badge, it's got a Yenko badge and a 426 engine badge. And a Chevrolet, and a trunk lit as a decal just like that one in front. The tail lights are made of acrylic with a very good quality and very good realism, with the trim around them made in chrome plastic. Dual exhaust and the rear bumper with a very good realism. Slick tires and a part of differential and rear suspension as we can see here. One very nice feature this Chevelle has compared to that Baldwin Motion 1968 Chevelle I've shown before is the opening trunk. That one has got a fixed trunk, unfortunately, but this one has got a very nice opening trunk. I had to put this piece of wire to hold the lid open since it wouldn't stay open, but as we can see, the trunk is all black inside. It's all made in black plastic with a texture, and it's got a spare tire right here. It's not actually a tire, but what would be a spare tire cover actually. The factory stamps and stickers with instructions for the jack, and pretty good hinges as we can see. Trunk lid inside looks very realistic. And a closer look at the trunk with a black texture. As we look at the interior of this car, we can see it's a bare bone Chevelle. It's got a very good looking dashboard with a very good detail. Stock steering wheel, that would be the basic steering wheel for the basic cars with a bow tie, Chevrolet logo. Car really looks very nice inside, and dashboard looks very good with very few flashes really. Very nice looking gauges made with those good quality decals. This car is a 4-speed manual transmission, so we've got the pedals right here, clutch, brake, and gas, and a gear lever. It's got no central console since it's a basic car. Buckets that tilt. Door hinge, that simple model. It's a very nice looking interior. Looking from the passenger side, we can see the seats. They're made in hard black plastic. A dashboard, a glove compartment that has no opening lid, and the interior that looks nice as a whole. Headliner is basically a simulation and transparency acrylic. The base of a car is black piece of plastic with different textures with all parts cast in. This car is a body and frame, so we see the frame right here. That's made in a satin black, and the floor is much more a flat black with a texture that reminds of those Untitled textures. It's got those screws for attaching the body to the car, but they're very small, very tiny, and they're all painted in black, so they're very well hidden right here in the base of the car. The engine's got the correct color, with the UI filter in the correct color, the mufflers and the exhaust manifolds and the gas tank. Wheels, the front wheel steer, the front and the rear suspensions are fixed. They do not work actually. The drive shaft does not spin, and the differential all made in black. So the whole bottom of a car is very well made. It's even got the filling pipe right here in the tank. Ranking this car from 0 to 10, I would give it a 10 with no doubts, really. I think that this car really deserves a 10. It's an intermediate model. It's not the cheapest one. It's not the fanciest one. But it's very well made in its features, really. I think it's a very nice car and a very nice casting and a very nice model car with all proportions and paint and quality and all details that are supposed to be in there. So I'm really glad to have this car in my collection. So thank you for all subscriptions, for all views, for all likes. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, to share this video, and subscribe my channel in case you haven't subscribed yet. And let me know what you think about this car and about the video in the comments below. And if you have any further information about Chevelles, Yenko Chevelles, Coco Chevelles, whatever, let me know down in your comments and share with us. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.